It's over here on the side somewhere, man. I don't usually do it because the countdown. I only do countdowns when we got like a special guest or something, or
Okay.
like we got it's like one of those powered shows where I want everybody to be like sitting on edge, waiting to talk about like, oh shoot, oh man, oh, this the episode spooning in for to go off. You know what I mean? Which usually these are all the episodes that we do go off on, but you know what I'm saying, like. And I'm not saying I'm not discounting any of, I'm not discrediting any other episodes or whatever. But I'm just saying, just like I want like my goal for us one day we have we're talking to like someone famous or whatever, and then we're doing a countdown and everybody's like, yo, they talking to so and so tonight. I'm like, yeah, we talking to so and so tonight. If I could get a Cat Williams episode, all right, boy.
Bro. Hey, but low key, I was watching a little bit of his special. Pretty trash.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cut this off.
I watched it today and I said to myself, I said, if he didn't have the following that he has, you know what I'm saying? Like if he didn't have his following or whatever, there wouldn't be laughs in the show. Everybody would have been like, get this guy off stage.
Yeah,
This
bro,
guy's
it was pretty
freaking
brutal.
horrible. Yeah, it was.
Let's go ahead and get
Well,
into it,
the thing
though.
is, all right,
Kick
we're
off
gonna
the
talk
show,
about it.
man. Kick off the show. You over here talking. Kick off the show.
Oh, my bad. Hey, I forgot y'all was here, man. What's up, man? This is your boy Connie Westside. I am back for a while. I've been gone
After
for a
his,
while.
after his
I'm going to
hiatus.
be after my hiatus, and I'm going to be going for another hiatus here soon. But when I come back, we're going to come back with a vengeance. Boom, boom. We're going to come back with more auto tune. Boom, boom. We're going to come back with more teens. Boom, boom. Your boy, he's on a health grind now. Boom, boom. He's not going to be a big back no more. Boom, boom. There's so many things going on, man. Just man, hey man, guys, I just got a whip, man. I got a car, dog.
Hey, let's go. My boy
all
back
right, all right,
slide. Let's go, dog. Proud of you, brother.
man. Back sliding through these streets, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what's crazy about it is I gotta let y'all know, man. The worst thing about not having a car is going to the bus stop. Going to the bus stop is like the worst thing ever. You sit at the bus stop, you're contemplating life. You're like, damn. Like you're talking about yourself in the third person. You're just like, it's BS, man. It's so much happening all at once. But praise
That's
God, we get through those things,
yes, sir.
and God brings us, from being, without, and now you have with. Now here's the thing: money's gonna be real tight for this next month, because I still got a lot to pay for. But I trust that God's got something in store for me this month, and I think He has bigger plans. But other than that, man, what's up, Spoon?
What up, big dog? What up? I miss you, brother. Yeah, I miss you, dog. It was kind of weird not having you on, but and having Byron
Yeah.
on. But we made it work, man. And thanks again to my boy Byron. I appreciate him stepping in. Giving
Mm-hmm.
giving his his feedback, his anything that we talked, everything that we talked about. I consider him a brother for sure.
Yeah.
So I appreciate
Hey,
him
Byron, love your energy. Thank you, bro.
yeah, he was
Love that
definitely a
guy's
light.
energy.
So we all gotta link up,
Yeah.
whatnot, and we chop it up and whatnot. But yeah, I'm glad to be back, dog. We took last week off, and it's kind of just
Mm-hmm.
rejuvenate ourselves. So I'm glad to be back on the show, man. Giving just our opinions on stuff. That's what this is.
Yeah.
That's what this is here for. So safe space for all of us.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
hey, my dog, my dog B. Appreciate that. Like, comment,
Yeah.
subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. All feedback is good feedback. Thank you. We appreciate y'all. God bless y'all for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, look, to the people who support us, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I am, I am humbled, man, because like y'all don't have to. Y'all can literally say this is trash and otherwise put us off to the side, but y'all don't. So I just want to thank y'all again. But outside of that, let's talk. Man, I want to talk so much because there's so much that happened between time. We're talking about Dion tweeting at kids. We're talking about these crazy little Palestine kids, protesting and all the other stuff. There's so much that happened, man. But I have to chop it off to the number one thing that's been happening this week, or this just the whole entire timeline since we've been on and off. This Drake and whoever. It seems like it's Drake versus the world. Drake trying to bring in Cole. Cole's like, I don't want to be part of this. You do you, boo boo. He did him, boo boo. And what happened is like we got scandals coming up. Now we got court cases starting to like develop. Like there's so much going on, man. And I'm like, yo, man, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now? What's gonna happen? Kendrick drops a doggone song. Kendrick
Relax.
drops
Whoa, we're talking about that. Did you see this guy? The
the
goat.
goat.
Oh,
The goat. Oh, jeez.
come on, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. He had like Kendrick did have me Kurt walking in the house to his last song, because it made me think West Coast all over again. You know what I'm
Bruh,
saying? D tripping in the comments. Go ahead, shout out to D,
bruh.
man.
I
But
promise. I promise you, I have never experienced like a live like in the moment rap beef the way this was. And it was so
really?
well, like, bro, think about it. You had Biggie, Tupac, that was before my time. Then you had Jay-Z, Nas, that's before my time. Like that's not
Or
in
yeah, I get that.
so like what was the
you
next like
don't
big
remember? You remember 50? 50
bro?
and
I
50,
wasn't
50
listening.
and what you call was our time.
Yeah, bro, but like I wasn't like tuned in the same way I am to what's going on now. Like I like 20, 30 years from now, people are going to be talking about this. Like, hey, this
Yeah,
is
that's
what
true.
happened in this moment. And I can vividly remember it. Like 50, like it's kind of,
Oh yeah, you gonna be
it's shaky, bro. So like I'm gonna be telling Bub, like, hey, yeah, you used to dance to this song. To my step. So
hey,
uh,
hey, you got Bub gonna ask Dad. Tell me about the Drake and the Drake and Kendrick beef. You gonna be
I'm like,
you
yeah,
just gotta
bro.
be there. Tearing up because the music was so good.
We did have Gucci and Jeezy
Oh
in high
yeah,
school. Yeah.
but that's in high school, bro. Like how you gonna, and then like Gucci and Jeezy weren't on the level that they are now. You know what I
No,
mean? They were
no,
still underground rappers at that time. So
no. They were
that's
just
that's
like,
my
but they
whole
were
idea with
bubbling.
them.
Like it was to the point to because Jeezy had just released his first album, and then it was kind of like him and Gucci. They were kind of going back and forth over the So Icy song, and then that's when it kind of
Uh-huh.
went to the next level after that whole thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Do we want to kick off the show with this topic though? I feel like this should be towards the end. Because I feel like it's so
This,
much we can hit on with this though. Yeah, can I call it
we
audible?
we can, man. Let's go. You got audible. What's the audible? You go ahead and start the show off with your topic. Go ahead, bam.
All right, let's talk
Let's,
about let's talk about just let's get the political angle out of the way first, right? Let's go with
got you.
the Palestine protest on campuses. I think that'd be
Man.
a good way to get the juices flowing. Get the
Yeah,
I
man.
feel
All right.
argue about
I feel that. All right. So Spoon sent me a video earlier today, so we're gonna go ahead and check it out real quick, and we're gonna do our thoughts real quick. Sorry, it's kind of grainy.
And this is on MIT's campus. Mind you, peep, everybody has on masks. Oh man, grainy.
I think they should get expelled, man. I think they should
So
lose scholarships. I think they should lose not only scholarships. I think they need to lose their meal plans. I need. I this is how like tyrants come into power off of bull crap like this. You know what I mean? Go ahead. What you?
I think I'll get to the punishment later, but I think just from looking at this entire video, when I was looking at it on Twitter today, I'm like, a lot of people just don't understand the just the bigger picture of this situation. You have entitled kids or whatnot. If you're in college, 9 times out of 10, you're already to a point to where a lot of people just don't get to, right? But now that they're pushing college more and more, they're using it as an indoctrination tool. So with these
Mm-hmm.
kids going to college, they're picking up ideologies that 9 times out of 10, you know, normal people out here in society just wouldn't agree with. So with the
Right.
whole, with this whole Palestine and Israel thing, like it's very alarming to see uh our next generation. And I heard Joe Rogan say this kind of pretty put this like hit the nail on the head with this. He was stating that these people go to these schools, go to colleges, go to these liberal colleges, like far left. Well, I'm picking up these far left ideologies, and they don't understand the longevity, the magnitude of these beliefs that they're picking up along the way, and just to see and them support a group of a group of people going into a country, murdering, men, women, children, babies, like, and you're supporting this on the back end, like, for me, it's very, eye opening, and it's just to see, like, hey, do I want to send my kid to school? You know, is this something that I want to deal with? Because all these people have been indoctrinated, you know, and their minds are very, you know, malleable to the point to where they come back home, you see a completely different person. And maybe this is just me. This is my theory. A lot of these people
Mm-hmm.
have on masks, still thinking COVID is a big killer of people. I don't want to you know,
I
mock
do.
the whole COVID situation. But what
I
I
do.
am saying, because people did die. So, and I'm sorry for people that did,
Yeah,
that.
and unfortunately for that, it's not because they just died. Like they died because they had pre-existing health
Right.
problems. You know what
It
I
was
mean?
other stuff that
No,
came with it. It
yeah,
was
you know what I mean.
other
Unfortunately,
underlying
that's
health issues.
unfortunately with a couple of friends, like you know what I mean. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
So
it's very alarming just to see these,
I mean,
see this next generation of people, you know, essentially they're going to run our country. They're going to be the judges, the lawyers, the doctors, whoever else, whatever other occupation, coming down the line. And just because they don't agree with something, you go and go tear your campus up, you know. And this is the effect of not having strong leadership, and
mm-hmm.
not
What
not
is
pursuing not pursuing these people to the full extent of the law. Like, yes, there are consequences to your actions. You should not be able to tear up your campus, any type of property or whatnot. in, for long term. So it's just wild, man. It's just wild just to see. Right, like perfect point, B. I like I couldn't agree more because you see it. You see it at even in the elementary level, kindergarten level. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to indoctrinate your children to get them to act act emotionally and act crazy and do and this is the effect, and this is gonna affect us 20, 30 years, generations down the line. So because who's gonna keep teaching these people, man? So at this point, bro, I tell people, please stay safe, but be be aware of the really just the tricks of the devil, man, because all this stuff, bro, it just don't make sense, man. It's out of order, it's chaotic. You can just tell that this is something that just isn't,
All that
really just
stuff,
isn't
bro.
right.
Just don't make sense, man. It's out of order.
Right.
It's chaotic. You can just tell that. Sorry, I got our stuff playing on in the background, trying to see how smooth I am. Can everybody hear me? Spoon, you can hear me still, Spoon?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right, man. Spoon, you had a lot of good points, dude. And I honestly, it's hard to follow up that because like the thought of having our thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you. The
No. It's
thought of
Melissa.
like
Please don't call her Melissa, but she will take your head off.
Melissa.
Yeah, she'll bite your head off.
Look, okay, so for now on everybody, because I say everybody's name wrong. Shout out to Mama Rose. uh, I want to say, please put the pronunciation of your name in.
Yeah, now you're breaking up. Yeah, you broke up for a second. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I just froze, man. Um, yeah, but yeah, please correct pronunciation and everything. But yeah, man, you made a lot of good comments on this, man. And dude, like I have to agree, man. The it's just like the people that are going to be running our country in a few years, man. This is what we have. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. This is what we have to. This is what we have to deal with, and we need to we definitely need to get back to where like we need to get back to where we're educating students because I mean let's be honest, like we it seemed like we were already set up from the get-go, and I don't think people understand when I say stuff like that. Like I feel like we were set up, you know what I mean. We were set up with Marxist ideology already when it came down to school. You know what I mean? Like they said, look, like the Rockefeller said, I don't want to create dreamers, I want to create workers. um they wanted the people to think the same, move the same, people to go so they can run their companies, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to see if we can find workers. I mean, but you had a lot of free thinkers, and the free thinker started to pick up, just terrible ideology, and they made racism a thing. And like, racism was not a thing like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. 2013, like it wasn't a
Racism.
thing. The only thing that we was dealing with, what we were dealing with Trayvon Martin and all that other stuff. But racism really wasn't a thing. We still, I mean, we still had like our wolves or whatever, but we were still like together. You know what I mean? Like, we could joke or crack a joke or whatever. Like, but everybody just started saying, "Well, no, you can't talk about me like that."
It's the
It's like
woke ideology, bro.
it's
It's the woke
terrible.
ideology.
You know, and it's hard for me. It's hard for me as if one as a believer, two as a just as a man. Like I can't move. You know what I mean? I can't. It seems like I can't move because if I move ahead, I got to sacrifice something. If I stay backwards, I'm not progressing in anything. You know what I mean? No one's hearing the truth. You know what I mean? So what do you do between those times? Like, what do you do? Like, do you just sit back and do you sit back and live in fear, or do you be bold and possibly get everything taken away from you? You know what I mean?
Right.
And how do you own stuff? I don't, did you catch
Nah,
my
yeah,
little rant?
you broke up for a second, bro.
All right, I'll keep it short and sweet because guys, my internet's been trash all week. We're this is the last month I'm staying where I'm staying, so internet's gonna be trash. Um, I s- right. So I say this we gotta be bold in things. We gotta start telling our kids from home, like, hey man, I don't think you should go out there, man. I don't want you to be part of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to get mixed. You're going to get mixed in terrorist groups, and they're going to tell you, "Oh, you're doing great." You know, I don't want to be part of that.
But my thing is though too, bro. Like these are the people they're telling, shaming and insulting people who support Israel. Like they're calling them Zionists or whatever. Like
Uh,
people who
Can,
support.
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you? I'm not a big fan of Israel either. You know what I mean? Um,
But this is my
uh,
thing though. This is my thing. This is my point. Do I think Israel has handled everything? The prime minister there, I feel like there should be criticism for him because I saw him on a video essentially saying like, "Hey, the United States is going to bail us out, continually bail us out." Like, and essentially, we're supporting war all over the world. So you got Ukraine, the Ukraine war we're giving money to. You got Israel, the Israel Hamas war that we're giving money to. So it's kind of we're kind of put in a predicament to
mhm,
where it's like, hey, we're spreading ourselves so thin, and they're taking away pretty much from citizens like me and you, right? Who pay taxes. So and I'm not saying that Israel doesn't, is bad, but I do want to say that Israel does have a right to defend themselves against terrorist acts, heinous acts the way they were carried out. But do I think that the United States should continuously support these people who are essentially warmongers and want to keep this stuff going? No, no,
mhm,
because it's a documentary I feel like everybody should watch. Or a docu series. It's a World War II docu series
mhm,
on Netflix, and you see how heinous how war just tears apart countries, tears apart really the world, in a sense.
right.
And we don't understand that people are affected. People who don't have anything to do, just want to live life day to day or whatnot. And this is affecting people. You know, inflation is
Mhm,
sky high or whatnot due to us keep giving out money. So that's affecting citizens like me and you. Other people who pay. American
mhm.
citizens pay taxes. So for us to continuously support this stuff, it's like, all right, bro, like it needs to end. So I think I'm at just at this point, man, just to kind of put a bow on it. Like, don't go out here and get crazy or whatnot. But you can. It kind of shows the signs of the times too. That Christ speaks about.
Mhm,
Frequently.
mhm,
And it just shows that, hey, like people are are against each other. The way that they are, and and you can't agree. So bro, it's a bunch of stuff that's just tied into this, but you get to see, man, it's just not a good time. So yeah.
I'll put the bow on this one real quick. I need y'all to see if you read the word. If you're knowledgeable about the Bible at all in any sort of sense, you'll see that the children of Israel, man, it seems like they have not seen any like real peace. Um, they constantly turn away from God. Um,
You've been catching
and
hell
it's
for
hard
years.
for Yeah, like, but you constantly turn away from God, and I've even studied the whole entire Jewish star, as I'm looking at the star of David doesn't even represent David. The star has no symbol in the Torah, nor the Old Testament, nor the Bible at all. Like that star has no representation. So like it's almost seemed like you're doing a rejection of what God fulfilled, and because y'all doing that rejection, y'all said, "Hey, we got to stick with what David says." You know what I mean? And we got to say it's the start of David, and we got to say what this is what the Torah says, and live by the Mosaic law and all that other stuff. Like it hurts me to say it like that, but like God, we it's time to be praying for those people, because keep in mind those people are lost. Those people are lost, man.
It's
And
the it's the
Islam is the biggest cult in the world, next to Mormonism. Um, Jews are lost without Christ. I mean, it's just a whole cluster of just audacity. That's all it is. A
it's
cluster of audacity.
very Pharisee-ish. Like, hey, keep these
Yeah.
laws or whatnot. Like works. Like, nah,
Right.
bro.
So yeah. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and move on, man. Oh shoot, that was a deep one. I'm
Speaking
not gonna lie to
speaking of God, speaking of God,
you.
we love Christ over here, baby. But
Yeah,
the
man.
man that said who ain't sweat? If I ain't sweat. Well. How do you say that? That almost sound right? Saying who ain't Big 12? If I ain't that don't hit the same.
In Big 12. I'm Big 12. Jesus Christ Jr., man. Let's holler at him, man.
This man,
So
oh my.
so I was going to excuse me. I was going to share the screen real quick and for the tweets, but unfortunately we having technical difficulties on my end. But I'll just go ahead and read off some of the tweets from what Spoon sent me earlier today. And when I tell you, man, these are interesting, man. Said not Jesus Christ Jr. Bruh, no, I'll tell you, bro. It, it's
Bro,
amazing. It's amazing. It's a
hail
whole
at the
thing,
altar of Dion.
bruh. So he's talking about his son, man. So he said my son will be he said he will be a top 5 pick, and my son and where your son's gonna go. And like he started laughing and said, I got time today. I'm like, bro, first off, Dion, you gotta run me a fade, bro, because you ain't gonna
Well,
talk
no,
about my seed like
let's
that.
give him a little context first. Let's give him a little context first.
Okay, good.
So,
Yeah,
so
sorry.
the,
So here's the context. So apparently one of the old players had something to say with the New Yorker or something. Um,
I think it was
um,
athletic, some sports article.
the Athletic. That's what it was. It was Athletic. So he got a chance to talk to some of the people in Athletic, and he was just giving his story. He was just giving his story, and then Shador chimes in and said, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know who Buddy was. And I mean, but that's honest though. That's just being. There's a lot of players that I played with to this day. They still don't know who the heck I am. They're like, "Oh yeah, yeah, man, you left after week 2." Like, yeah, thank you. All right, cool. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
he's
you
stupid.
left after week 2.
He's
Like,
stupid.
thanks, guy. Yeah, man. I just want to make my father proud too. But no, man, there's a lot of guys that don't know me, so I get why he says that. I get why he says that. But it almost seemed like they started to go in on Buddy, and people started to chime in. What else you got, Spoon, on this one, man?
Well, just kind of starting this off. Like, there's a time and place for everything. That was not the right time to say that. Like, because just coming from looking at Dion's persona and his kids and just whatever, like
Uh,
whatever he had, people had around Dion have going on, like it just doesn't seem like he's a very like humble person in a sense. Like from what I've heard about Dion, just from mingling with people that may know him or may know around him or whatever, right? Like I've heard that he's done this quite a bit. This isn't the uh first time doing this. So just to see him, like just to see him do this to a former player on social media, putting him on blast, like, bro, come on, man. Like it's it's just beneath you. Like, because do you see Nick Saban doing this? Do you see
but
Dabo Swinney doing this? Do you see Kirby Smart? Any college football coach? Like, why are you taking to Twitter every 2 seconds, bro? You need to be focused on winning games. Y'all went 4-8. Y'all went 4-8. It was complete trash. The defense was trash. How can you have the worst, like the worst defense arguably in college football? You went
right.
1-12 the previous year before you got there. Y'all go 4-8, talking about, oh, we coming, and y'all get the doors blown off of y'all almost every single game. Like,
Well,
it just
let's
doesn't
be
make
let's be
sense.
fair. Let's be fair.
You know.
Let's be fair. And I have to put it out here because like I've been watching a lot of film. I watch film. I'm a
Mhm.
big film guy as far as sports go. I'm going to break down film. And yes, that defense let them down. But for the most part, you did see Shador play hard. You did see
Well, yeah,
the
but
offense
they
do
still
what they had to
lost.
do. But you also they still lost. They still lost. I give you that. They are still 100% losers. Yes, there you go. We have losers here. But at the same in that same notion, I again, like it's not like they lost and got the doors blown off of them. It was just like no one made adjustments. You're telling me you couldn't make no adjustments?
Stanford
Jesus
game,
Christ Jr.
Colorado
No
State
adjustments.
game,
Jesus Christ Jr. No adjustments. Dog,
bro,
no adjustments, Mr. Junior. Mr. Junior. What's going
bro.
on, man? Talk to
This
me.
dude, that wide receiver from Stanford, still running drag routes right now. Right now, he's still
Bruh,
running drag
bruh,
routes. This man went for 200 something yards, 200 plus
bruh.
yards.
I'm talking about cooking
Like,
Cooper, cooking. He cooked Cooper. He cooked Travis. He cooked whatever that Wiseman kid. He cooked all those DBs. I
did
said,
Cromartie
bro,
play that game
are you
too?
not see? Kamari didn't play that game because
Oh,
you know what Kamari would have did. I think Kamari would have locked him down. This is why I think Kamari would have locked him down. Kamari probably would have started jumping those plays. Travis wasn't jumping those plays because Travis was tired as heck. He was tired
Travis
in that game.
Travis is a better
I
is a
never,
better is a better wide receiver than DB. 3-star DB, 3-star, low 4-star DB, 5-star wide receiver. Because he knows how to high point the ball, go up and get it. You know what you're gonna get from Travis. But my
yeah,
thing
but his
is,
his his routes are not sharp enough for me.
no, well, but you can work on. You can teach
He'll
route
go
running.
get the ball.
You
Yeah,
can
but
teach
like
route
you gotta
running.
understand, route running is an art, and is the art that I love. You know what I mean? As a former tight end, I said, man, when I
Hold on, you
learned
play
routes,
tight
boy,
end?
oh what I played a little bit of tight end, man,
I
in,
did
in
not know
high
you played
school, man.
tight
In
end,
high
bro.
school, I played tight end. Tight end was my second position, and then I went to linebacker, and then I went to defensive end and all that other stuff. But bruh, when I tell you, man, I used to love running routes, and I was obsessed with how my teammates when I got into my senior season of high school, I was obsessed with how they ran their routes. I was like, oh man, they were so crisp with it. So that's what I'm saying. Like he'll go get that ball.
Mm-hmm.
I know my dog gonna get the ball, but it's just I need that. I need no routes to be a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? More talented on the routes. I think he's a better defender.
Really?
Because he has a if he can learn how to tackle, he'll be the ultimate threat.
But Dion didn't tackle like that either.
That's better. But
They're gonna
Dion
pay
will
you.
sacrifice his body.
Of course, like, but they're gonna pay
He,
you. They're
he,
gonna pay
he,
Travis to, hey, you cover that guy. If he's that guy that he say he is, you go cover that guy. So
uh,
that's the Devontae Adams, Justin Jeffersons, Jamar Chases of the world, right?
all
Like,
right.
hey, like top five, Tyreek Hills. Hey, go cover that guy. We're paying you to be that dude, and I think this is a
Well,
problem
that's
with
why
him.
that's
He's the master of nothing. He's the jack of all trades, but the master of nothing.
master of nothing.
So
Yeah,
it's
master of
like
none. Yeah.
you gotta. I feel like at this point he needs to settle on one side of the ball and just perfect that side of the ball, and just do just dabble in offense. Like, hey, like a gadget play, like stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
instead of trying to be a full time receiver and a full time corner, because I just don't think it's possible. And for
What
him.
would you? What would you? What would you? What would be some advice that you would give him as far as like you said, if you in the room with Travis, you gotta give you the Jaguars say, okay, Spoon, we gotta give you. We gonna make you give the interview. What advice and what tips are you gonna give him in that interview?
Well, I would say, it does depend on what scheme you're running. Jaguars now are gonna run majority man to man. Like, we were a zone team a lot.
Man, but they're gonna do man. But y'all do man cover two safety high. Y'all probably play belly half the time.
Right?
Um, I say what y'all in the two y'all in the 3-4 set
No, we changed to
with
4-3 this year.
4-3. Okay,
Yeah,
so
changed to 4-3.
so most of the time y'all running belly
Yeah.
with because y'all play up. And then y'all had that one safety high play back. So I think if you can take it from there. Take it from there. Where would you tell Travis?
I would say he needs to play to his strengths, right? So for a wide receiver, because everybody is fast in the NFL, like the speed's on a different level. From what I've seen, even when he was playing in the swag, right? Like, he makes plays, but it's not nowhere near consistent enough. So like on comeback routes, I've seen, or back shoulders or stuff like that. Hey, like, you got to be physical with this dude. Like, get
Mm-hmm.
off the ball. Hey, get in his chest some type of way. Get in his chest, reroute him or whatnot. Mess up the time another pass, and go from there. Rely on your speed. Like, you don't have to run like full, like 100%, but when you got to turn on that gear or whatnot, like, you got to step on it, bro, because stink. Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill, they essentially
I'm
pretty
not.
much
I'm
are
not
going.
sending. I'm not sending him. I'm not sending him no Tyreek Hill. Because
Exactly, you
I
get
mean,
cooked.
although he's getting cooked because he's fast, but he's not that fast. You know what I mean? I give him a if he goes to the combine, I give him a good 4.5.
I give Travis a
I think he
4.4.
runs a 4.5. I
You
give
think so?
Travis a
4.5,
4.5 at
really?
the combine.
I give him
Four
probably like
five.
mid 4.4. I don't think he's. I don't think he's like blazing fast. I think he's fast enough. I feel like it's enough to get him by. I don't because I really, when have you ever seen him run past anybody? Like, even in the swag, lower against lower level competition. Even last year
Yeah,
against Colorado, he's going up, he's jumping up, he's high pointing the football. So I don't think
right.
he's necessarily uh pretty, like, I think his average speed for a corner, like around like 4.4, mid 4.4, somewhere around there.
And they need to get a little bit more weight on him.
I agree. Yeah.
That's what
That
we
playing
need.
that
Need a little bit
165,
more weight.
170, bro, you're gonna get tossed around. Tyreek Hill, bro, you seen Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, man.
Tyreek Hill is a ball of
Yeah.
muscle, short and strong and stocky. Travis
Yeah.
Travis ain't traveling with a number one. He ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. I don't
Yeah.
think it's I don't
So he's your second option.
Yeah, he gonna have to be.
Yeah.
Because think of all the top corners in the league. You got Denzel Ward, you got Jalen, you got and even Jalen's starting to struggle now a little bit. We saw him in the Super Bowl a few years ago. He got cooked. So a cornerback is a position to where if you're any of your athletic ability, starts to slip, you start to see a decline quick. because
Mm-hmm.
you see the receivers coming in the league every year. So man,
Right.
Travis needs to just focus. I feel like he just needs to focus on one side of the ball. Got to at this point,
Yeah.
and just be like a Debo Samuel
I
or
think, but he not a Debo. So he need to have that muscle.
Well, no, I was
What
talking about
makes
like
Debo Samuel?
gadget. I was talking about gadget.
Yeah, but but his gadget is he can play both sides of the ball. That's his gadget.
Okay.
That's his gadget. Now, if you get like I said, I think he'll be a nickel in the pros, and they might throw him at. He'll be a main offensive weapon. He'll be the main offensive weapon, but they're gonna have a time where they're like, "Yo, hey, Trav, go play nickel real quick." Trav, I need you to play nickel. I think you can cover this guy. Like he's going, he's covering really well. He's covering slot receivers really well. He's covering your white DBs. No, not your white DBs, but your white wide receivers.
Wide receiver.
He's covering.
Hey.
He's covering your main tight end because I think
Nah, he can't cover no tight end, bro. He can't cover no tight end, bro.
D,
he can't cover no
hold on, D. Don't you be laughing? Don't you be laughing at me, D? Because you know what I'm talking about, D. Heck no, don't you be laughing at me, D. You know what I'm talking about.
No, we talking about big, country, strong white boys that's in Iowa eating corn and pushing sleds all the time. No, I think not. No, sir. No, sir. You see Sam Laporta work everybody. No, it ain't going. Too small for tight ends. 165, 170, bro. He's too small. He too small. He gotta be, bro. You gotta get up at least 185, 190, bro. Got to. And plus, he always hurt.
See, that's another thing. He hasn't played a full season yet.
He ain't played a full season in the SWAC. So how you gonna play a full season in the league?
He hasn't played a full season in the SWAC. You're right.
Didn't play a full season. Got hurt. If you can't play a full season in the SWAC, and you talking about I'm trying to take this to the league, bro. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. He gonna be right there on the sideline with Shador going like this on the Gatorade cooler.
Oh.
in a loss.
Shador.
In a loss.
Shador. He gonna be driving. He gonna be drawing his timepiece. But he is still. To me, I think he's still a smart player. I think he's gonna be better than what we think he's gonna be. I believe.
I hope so. For Deion's sake, because right when they don't start winning, they celebrating them now. Because you saw the difference in that spring game. It was a lot less people, a lot less excitement. Right. So now we're starting to see. Because at HBCUs at Jackson, you can get away with this stuff. You can get away with talking trash. You can get away with, downing people, downing your opponent, bucking on your kids or whatnot in the middle of the night and then going to Colorado. Like you can get away with that. But you can't get away with that at Colorado or at the big, larger institutions or whatnot, to where it's all about winning football games. It's all about winning football games. And Deion and Travis and Shador, they better get it right, bro, because if not, Pop's gonna be unemployed. They will fire you in a heartbeat.
And they're gonna be looking for that money too. That back pay. That back pay. Or the pay back.
They gonna need all that, bro.
Man.
They need that.
Nah, Deion gonna be a broke baby. A broke baby. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, baby. We was only there for a season, baby. God tells us things like we gotta be there for seasons. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you, God told me that night that prime, you're not gonna be there tomorrow. I said, you know what I said? I said, well, God, take me where you want to take me. So he said, Go where she's doing. It's the Dallas Cowboys or the New Orleans Saints. Go there what she's doing. And you know what? I got time today. Cause baby, we coming.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Do you?
Prime gonna be the next coach of the Dallas Cowboys or the Cowgirls, and they gonna fire Mark McCarthy. They gonna fire Mark McCarthy. They gonna get Dak up out of there, and Shador gonna be the quarterback. It's swag, baby. Mister, I'm with the Cowgirls, baby. Come on, bro.
I'm with the Cowgirls, baby.
Or even Bub called him
swag, baby. Bub called him Cowgirls.
Yeah, bro.
Dad, when we gonna see the Cowgirls, Dad? Dad, when we gonna go see the Cowgirls, Dad?
Never.
We'll see you soon, Bub. We'll see you soon, Bub.
Only if they play the Jaguars and they gonna lose again.
Man,
bro, I'm talking about, bro. I have never seen more disappointed fans. I swear, I kid you not, babe. Tell them these people wanted to fight me after the game. Talking about they bringing up titles. Oh, y'all ever won a Super Bowl? I'm like, bro, you ain't won a Super Bowl since the 90s. I was 3 years old. Let it go. Let it go. You talking about, oh, you ain't got no Super Bowl? I'm like, bro, I don't care about that, dog. Jaguars weren't even in existence last time y'all won a Super Bowl. Or probably was 1 year old. Come on.
That's how I feel about.
They wanted to fight. They wanted to fight. They wanted to fight. They wanted to fight out of the game. 30 years ago, bro. 30 years ago. It was, bro, they wanted to fight me.
Stop. D, this is a family program. This is a family program, D. This is a family show. We do not need you talking about the delusional out here, okay?
Cowgirl abuse.
We are a family show. we got some Bub fans in the house. Let's show Bub some love, man. We got some Bub fans.
We love Bub.
But D, we are a family show, okay? We are going to tell the truth. Yet we're going to be nice about. No, we ain't gonna be nice. We're going to be honest, and we're going to tell what we. We're not going to talk about people's children. Oh, Bub got some more hearts. We got Bub love, man. All right, look, Bub, man. You got fans already, man. So we're gonna make sure we have some Bub shirts, some I Heart Bubs. That's gonna be our new merch. Bub love.
Hey, fire up the merch pack right now, ASAP.
Right, Bub love. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about delusional fans, Bub love, and really, really, really sensitive kids on campuses.
Okay, hey man, next topic, dog. Next topic, bro. Come on, man.
All right. So the quick topic I want to hit on before we get back to Kendrick and friends. The NFL had a draft last week, and a lot of the people that we know 2 weeks ago. A lot of people that we know got drafted since then, and we wanted to shout them out, and I want to shout out Jared Verse, Jay Jones, Jay Sev, that's what I call him. He's over there with the Jaguars now.
Let's go.
My boy Verse, he's actually up in LA. Shout out to my boy Verse. Along with along with a couple of our partners out there, man. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to Marcus Riley, man. He's with the Jets.
Oh yeah, that boy got the bag too. $2.35 million. Hey, but good luck with him.
Yeah, man. But I don't care. Shout out to Marcus Riley, man. I love that kid. He is dog. If y'all knew where this kid came from, I tell you what. I'm like, as I'm proud to actually be a part of his life. I'm proud to be, a piece of his life, and I'm so thankful for God to where he brought him. So shout out Marcus Riley. Man. So other than that, man, let's get to this, the Kendrick and Friends. Voodoo, Kendrick and Friends. Okay.
I see dead people.
Now we're not looking for we're not looking for winners, and no, we're looking for losers. But we have to be honest here.
I see dead people. All right, I don't need this episode to get taken down. Hey, man, hey, it's coming,
bro. Hey, D, you welcome to the next show now, man.
No Diddy, no Drizzy, and no Diddy, no Drizzy. I need to copyright that ASAP. No
right,
Diddy, no
Dizzy,
Drizzy.
no Diddy, no Drizzy. Yeah, but D, you welcome to the next show now. I want you to come on the next show. I think we'll have a lot of fun. Yeah, so okay, so let's be honest, man. Like I said, to me, there's no clear winner. There's no clear loser. It's just rap beef.
Are you sure?
And what do you want me to say? Cause I'm coming from a guy that what I'm saying. I'm like, all right, look, I don't want people beefing over stuff. You know what I mean? It's okay. First off, why did the punch start with Kendrick saying, because he literally started this mess. No one was talking bad about him.
No. I would say it started on Drake's album when Drake and Cole got on that first person shooter song, and then Cole, J Fold went and he went and said, "Hey, I'm the Muhammad Ali and whatnot, blah blah blah," and then I guess that stirred up. So it was supposed to be Kendrick on that record, right? All three of them were supposed to be Drake, Kendrick, and J Cole, and so but
Okay.
Kendrick said no. So that's when they went ahead and did the record together. So then fast forward on Future's album. So all this has been aligning in the stars for from what I've read, and and it shows that everybody had problems with Drake because Drake is seen as like some type of culture vulture, which I do admit. I agree. Like
yeah,
something's off about Drake. Like in a sense to where it's like, all right, bro, you ain't aging too well, but that's another story. I'll hit on that later. Right. So they've always been in kind of competition with each other. And so when Future and Metro released that album or whatnot, that's when I guess that was just a perfect opportunity because Kendrick had problems with Drake too. So they kind of just lumped it all into each other. And then that's when it was 20v1 against Drake. So yeah, that's how it initially started.
Okay, because it's a whole thing now, man.
Yeah, bro. It's like bro. When you go through and read it and like just read the timeline on it, it's like, bro, what? Like this is crazy. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When I heard that I see dead people. And bro, when I'm talking about it brought the West Coast out of me, dog. And I'm like, bro, I wasn't in the West Coast that long, man.
It made
he not like us. He not like us. He not like us.
It made everybody want to see walk. And like it just naturally, like I don't know, like it's just like you start want to throw up gang signs. Hey, no offense to people who are in that life. Hey, I'm not trying to catch a body or anything like that. So yeah, 21, Future, yeah, all these people. Yeah, it's like a whole bunch of other stuff. But
keep in mind, I don't know a lot of rappers past Drake because I've seen Drake and I've seen Cole. Drake definitely. I don't know if you remember when Drake came to Tallahassee. I don't know if you remember when he came to Tallahassee and performed at
what year was that?
like 13.
Yeah, I wasn't there yet. Well,
You wasn't there.
was I at 13? I think I probably was, but I didn't have no clue. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
No, I think I
He
was
apparently
there.
he performed because
I
Kendrick
think I was.
performed at
Right.
Florida State. He performed at Florida State. He performed at Florida State, and then Drake wound up coming to TCC, and Drake wound up stealing one of my girlfriends. I hate you, Drake. Bro, you know, I got smoke with a lot of people right now, man. Tim Tebow, I got smoke with you. I'm going to forever have smoke with you, Tim. I love you as a brother in Christ.
Y'all need to get that Oklahoma drill, bro, and just get it over with.
That's what I want, bro. I want my Oklahoma dog, like, cause he don't understand. I was smaller than him then, bro. I got smoke with a lot of people, dog. I got, bro.
But how did Drake steal your girl?
All right, so Drake didn't steal my girl.
Okay.
He had brought her up on stage because
bro.
Saw her in the crowd. So I was dating this girl, Raven Otway. Shout out to the Otways, y'all good folks. You know what I'm saying? So I was dating this one girl, Raven, and so apparently she went up. She went to the concert. I had no knowledge of it. She was there with one at first, and then what tripped me out, she was there with her ex-boyfriend, but that's another story for another day. So apparently this girl gets called up to the I know, bro. This girl get called up to the stage, bro. And Drake just hold her hand, saying to her whatever. And I'm like, what? And I you know what I mean? I'm like, are you? So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? She's having a fun time experience, you know, because you want to meet your celebrity idols or whatever. But this girl was thinking about him for weeks. I'm like, yo, this is not cool. So Drake, I want my fade. Not because I still like the girl. You know what I'm saying? The girl's long married now. But it's just the principle. This is the principle. You don't bring my chick up and have her thinking about you for weeks after that. You know what I mean?
No cap. This is the thing. This is a sensitive topic for me as well, because during the Super Bowl, I'm sure my wife won't mind me telling this story, but my wife, she's
Usher?
a big fan of Usher. So Usher's performing and whatnot. She's shaking, gyrating. I'm like, you don't do this for me in the bedroom. Like, come on now. Like, what's up? Like, what? Hey, wait. I felt some type of way. Like, in front of the TV, she's dancing. Like, bro, I was highly upset. I was pissed off. I was extremely upset because my girl got took by Usher. And through the TV. That's what made it worse. So I can my 32-year-old self, I can feel your pain, bro. You got to keep your girl inside, though. You got to keep her inside, because if not, she hit the street. She took, and at that point, she belonged to the street. You got to let the streets cover the tab. Got to. That's the street.
Okay, shout Mrs. Spoon. Listen, we you don't belong to the streets, okay?
Yeah, he said clearly she ain't safe. Bro, what is safe? It's nowhere. Your girl online, you best believe somebody's shooting shots in them DMs. You best believe it, bro. Your girl ain't safe nowhere. She ain't safe.
Oh, what?
We don't trust you, like Future. Like Future say we don't trust you. Can't.
Belong to the streets.
Bro.
Man. Hey. It's a long bell.
Yeah, bro. It's treacherous out here, bro. It's treacherous. So yes, my 32-year-old self, I felt very, very low at that point in time. But it's okay. I've
Man,
rebounded.
I think next week you just air out our dirty laundry so we can have crowd engagement. That's what it seems like we need to do.
Bro,
I'm looking at the crowd engagement. I'm just like, yo,
I gotta shoot Usher the fade, bro. I gotta see. He gotta see me, bro. He gotta see me. He gotta see me, bro.
Bro, Usher gotta get the fade. No, the only person that's not getting the fade is Chris Brown, because Chris Brown a real G. You like, man,
Chris Brown standing. He's standing on business. He's standing on business.
He's still on business. You know what I'm saying? He definitely destroyed Quavo. He definitely destroyed Quavo. You know what I'm saying? That Weakest Link goes too hard. I listen to that a lot. I'm talking about a lot. I'm talking about, bro. He said, "You ain't no honcho, nigga. you ain't no honcho, nigga."
But I don't think that touches all the allegations that Kendrick threw Drake's way. To be called a pedo, bro. And the evidence to back it up. Too.
I think he smashed Millie Bobby Brown, bro. I think he knocked her down. At
14.
She was 14 at the time. I believe she. Hey, look, 14-year-old Melissa, you wanted Drake, huh? Got you. Anyway,
this is my fatherly instincts. If my daughter was texting a 29-year-old man at the time, and she's 14, I'm going to grab my gun and going with bad intentions. I'm not saying what I'm not committing no crimes, hey, but at that point, this has to be handled, because what's gonna stop this man from texting her? He got all the space and opportunity. This is why I say this. This is very
texting on some of these new rappers,
huh?
The new rapper girls or whatever. The new rapper girls that were playing. She's like she was playing basketball at the time. Drake followed her.
Oh yeah,
and all that.
I'm
like, yo,
right?
I'm like,
bro, it's sick. It's sick. Like it was another video where I saw that he was like kissing on the girl. The girl was 17, bro. Like, hey, dog, like you got a problem.
Bro, why did he go to jail then? Why did he go to jail?
And the track he released, he said, "Oh, essentially, if I would have, bro, thank you. If I would have been locked up by now if I actually did something wrong." Well, R. Kelly got something to say about that, because he thought he was invincible too. See, nah, bro, she defended his honor, because the girls love Drake. They want to defend the man because they want to keep releasing this music. This man's needs to be. Yeah, but it has to be some type of example, you know. Like, bro, like,
I still believe. I believe he smashed Millie Bobby Brown. I believe he did. Here's why.
Well, needs to be all the. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I know you. I know you. We got crowd interaction. I'm loving all of it. I think he smashed Millie Bobby Brown. Here's the reason why. He got the girl number. He met the girl in Australia. He spent time with that girl in Australia. He probably gave her a little first kiss. Ugh. He probably did all this mess, dog. I don't even want to go into detail, but I think he knocked that girl down. I wouldn't, bruh. I think she was doing her little. And he's like, yeah.
Nah, bro. This man, nah, bro. Drake is a.
T2T. No. Hey, look, Drake, equal opportunist, bro. Equal opportunist.
Yeah, equal opportunist, bro.
Stranger Things was doing it for him.
Hey, bro, he too much of a sniper. He's a sniper, bro. You got all the money that you want or whatnot, all the money, all the fame. You think he ain't sniping stuff, bro? Nothing's off limits, because he feel like he the top dog, bro. He's sniping.
He out here.
like, bro,
with the
like
scope.
he really sniping stuff. So like, bro, I don't for Kendrick to throw out the allegation of him being a pedo, like it's very alarming when you see the evidence, on the back end. He can say that he didn't do it all he want to, and for Kendrick to make a track that bop, like he was like, oh well, you can't play none of this out and about in the club or what, blah blah blah. He made a bop about him being a certified a pedo.
He
And
not like us. He not like us. He not
then
like us,
address the whole crew. And bro, it's game over. It's game over. And then wrote a letter.
bro.
Before that, wrote a letter to his whole family. Come on, man. Come on, man. Even if the stuff fault, he's still, bro. Come on, it was Kendrick by a mile. It wasn't even. This wasn't even
All right.
Sweet,
So
man. It was.
we got our winner then.
It was easy, sweet.
We got, bro. Yo, man, it's looking like it's looking like Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. That's what it's looking
Pretty
like.
much.
So
Pretty much.
yeah.
Pretty much.
So yeah. Well, look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, it was wild time, man. But at least Kendrick did get pulled out of seclusion. So that was a good thing. But hey.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be praying for Kendrick, man, because the Kendrick is on some other stuff, dog. He's on some other stuff, man. But
elaborate, sir.
Outside of that, man, his new age spirituality stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think he's on that Kanye. I think I'm God now and all this other stuff.
Bro, but a lot of these celebrity cats, man, they just get weird, bro. They just get weird. They're like they ditch. Well, but you got to think too. Like when you go into Hollywood, you start gaining fame, bro. You can't attach Jesus to your name. You can't attach Jesus to your name at all. Like it's no. You can't have a sense of what a sense of belief of faith, in Christ to be in that. I don't think a lot of people just don't believe the same thing that they were taught, as a young kid,
right.
Go into that whole environment, bro, because Hollywood, that's an evil world, bro. It's an evil world. So
well, that's how I feel about gospel. That's how I feel about gospel music now too. I feel the same way about certain gospel music artists now. Ty Tribbett and all that other stuff. Like just the whole entire market for trying to be a believer and being in Hollywood. That's why I tell everybody, I really want us to go far. I want Teaspoon of Wisdom to be number one day. But in order to be number one, we gotta appeal to the masses. And we don't appeal to the masses. And I refuse to appeal to the masses. I refuse to be like, oh well, I'll spare your feelings because I love you. No, I don't love you if I spare your feelings.
Nope.
I don't love you. If I tell you straight up, you telling the truth. Bro, we go through all right, look, man, shout out to the squad, shout out to the spoon drawer. Man, let me tell y'all in the spoon drawer, dog. Understand this, guys. We need to start telling the truth to people, dog. We need to start being honest with them, man. We need to stop being yes man because we want to stay in people's lives. We need to go ahead and if it takes cutting them off, it takes cutting them off, man. Like right now, I'm going through a situation where I cut off a friend because he's dealing with his allergies. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't say the word, but his allergies, and you know what I'm saying. He's doing the alphabets, and but he's my close friend though, and I love this guy to death. But at the same time, like I can't let you sit here and disrespect, God like that. You know what I mean? And it's not because he's that way. It's the fact that you're doing a lot for your church, and you're not dealing with what you're dealing with. And I'm not trying to cut him off completely. It's just like I can't worship with him no more. You know what I mean? It hurts. It hurts. I can't worship with him no more. So but I love him to death, and I pray for him every night. That's my dog, and I'll fade somebody for him to this day. But at the same time, like you know what I mean, like things gotta be according, man. We gotta do things right, bro. We gotta do things right, and we gotta be honest, bro.
Yeah, I think that people oftentimes they push together. I guess if you tell somebody the truth, you don't like them, and that's something that really is furthest from the truth. Because if I truly care for you, I truly love you as a brother, as a sister, or whatnot, as an elder, anybody or a younger person, like, hey, I'm gonna always try to be honest with you, as much as I can. Try to be honest at all times, because essentially we all know what's right and wrong. Because your conscience kind of convince you like, hey man, that was wrong, that was stupid. Unless your conscience is just seared to the point to where like, hey, you're just left in the dark. But
Yeah.
I just think like oftentimes people can't take criticism or can't take outside judgment, and it's something that we kind of need to deal with as a society. Well, just really starting with us as Black people, because I can say we're our own worst enemy a lot of the times, and that's a completely different conversation.
But we are. We
But
definitely are.
exactly, right, exactly. You see what I mean? So I think just understanding that, like, hey, like seeing all points of view, and understanding, like, hey, like if somebody comes to you, like, hey, like take it in, like look at your life, examine your life, because that's what God tells us to do. As a you know,
Mm-hmm.
as a believer, or as somebody who's out here in the world, like trying to, hey, look at myself, self critic, critic, be your own self critic. Understand, like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
what's being taught at the moment. So, man, you just gotta pray for people like
Right.
that, bro. Just understand, like, so some people just don't
For
change.
sure.
Some people change slower than others. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So prayers up for Kendrick. Prayers up for Kendrick. All right. So I guess that's the show, guys. We went over 12 minutes. But hey, understand this, man. We started with Kendrick, we ended with Kendrick. That's funny. I want to give a shout out to D. I want to give a shout out to let's see, we got Maryland, and we got Austin. We also got Melissa. That's right, Melissa.
Yep, yep. Just say mail, bro. Just make it easy.
Mel. We shout out to Mel Witherspoon. Man, shout out to everybody, man. Y'all are awesome people. Y'all are awesome people. Thank you so
It's been a good
so
one.
so much.
This one is
Yeah,
really,
man.
really good.
What else? What else? Man, Mama Rose didn't come on, man. I'm
I
shocked
forgot.
she didn't
I
come on
forgot that. I
today.
forgot to tell her I was going online, but she'll watch it on the tube. She'll run it up
Mm-hmm.
for us. She'll watch it on the tube.
Yeah.
I love my mama, man.
Okay.
Oh, while we got the floor, happy early Mother's Day to all the mamas out here in the world. Especially coming from uh us, just a dang, I can't even think of it. I'm so lost in my thought right now. For me, growing up in a single parent household, me having a son now, you're, as a boy, young boy, your mom is your first love. So I can always say that my
Mm-hmm.
mother always has a special place in my heart, along with my wife, um,
Mm-hmm.
my mother-in-law. So I love y'all dearly. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there. Hope y'all, enjoy y'all week, in y'all day on Sunday. So God bless y'all. We appreciate y'all, because we will be nothing without y'all, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So So I'm not a big fan of Mother's Day, only
Why
because
not,
I
bro?
lost my mother at a young age,
All right,
and
bro.
oh yeah, yeah. When I lost my mom, you know, the whole entire rubbing your mother in my face thing kind of got on my nerves. So not I've never really been a big fan, but I do appreciate a lot of mothers out there. So happy doing your job day. You know what I'm saying? And if you do a bang up job, you're worthy to be praised. In which I do know a lot of good mothers out there, and I want to shout them out. They're wonderful people. But again, it's not my favorite holiday. It's I don't think it's ever going to be my favorite holiday. I think I don't. And I asked God, like, God, why is this a holiday that I can't bang with? He answered it. He answered it. But this is never going to be my favorite holiday. But I do appreciate all you women who have children and done a great job with raising them. Whether you're doing it by yourself or in a team with your husband, yeah, you are worthy of praise. And I love you too, Marilyn.
Love you too, Mom. Thanks. All love. But I think that's a
All
good point.
right.
So,
Yeah.
any last words? But going once, going twice. All right, it's a wrap. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all stay strong throughout the week. Be safe, and we'll highlight y'all later. Peace.
Peace.